Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more health and fitness tips. Also, if you stick around to the end, I have a special gift just for you. But have you ever wondered why your diet isn't giving you the results that you want? Maybe it's time to learn about macros tailored specifically for your body type. Now, in today's video, we are going to dive into the basics of macronutrients and how you can tailor them to fit your unique body type for optimal results. Now, macros, short for macronutrients, are the nutrients our bodies need in large amounts: proteins, fats, and also carbohydrates. Understanding and balancing your macros is crucial for energy, muscle growth, and overall health and well-being. But first, before diving into what macros will fit us best, we need to figure out and understand our specific body type. Now, there are three main body types. We have Ectomorph, we have Mesomorph, and then we also have Endomorph. Each type processes food and builds muscle much differently and also at different rates. So, Ectomorphs. Ectomorphs typically have a lean and delicate frame with smaller bone structure. They usually have a fast metabolism, which makes it difficult to gain weight and also muscle. Now, Ectomorphs often have narrow shoulders and also a flat chest as well. These are the people that you see tend to stay lean no matter what they eat. Their metabolisms are basically off the charts. And then you have Mesomorphs. Mesomorphs have a more muscular and athletic build. They tend to naturally have a higher percentage of muscle mass and can gain or lose weight relatively easy. Mesomorphs usually have broad shoulders, a narrow waist, and a low to moderate body fat percentage. Pretty much the ideal physique. Now, basically, this is the body type that everyone is envious of because dieting and building muscle just becomes easier and is purely due to genetics. Ectomorphs, Mesomorphs, and now you have Endomorphs. Endomorphs generally have a rounder and softer physique. They tend to gain weight easily and may struggle with losing body fat. Now, Endomorphs often have a larger bone structure with wider hips and a higher percentage of body fat just by default. These are the individuals that seemingly have sluggish metabolisms, and if they smell food, they will gain weight. Knowing your body type is the first step in determining how to adjust your diet and exercise routine to meet your overall goals. And know that just because you're a certain body type doesn't mean you can't obtain specific goals. Endomorphs can absolutely develop a faster metabolism. Ectomorphs' metabolism can certainly slow down over time if they don't treat their body right. This can all change based on overall environmental factors. Macro breakdown for each body type. So let's go ahead and talk about how to adjust your macronutrient intake based on your body type. And I'm gonna give you a few examples. So we're gonna start with Ectomorphs. Since Ectomorphs have a fast metabolism, they often require more calories to maintain their weight and also build muscle. A higher intake of carbohydrates can help fuel their metabolism and also provide energy for the workout. Protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, and healthy fats are necessary for overall health. So a typical macro ratio for Ectomorphs might look something like this: 50% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and then 20% fats. The high carb diet helps Ectomorphs maintain energy levels and to support overall muscle growth. For example, one might require 3,000 calories, and that would break down to about 375 grams of carbs, 225 grams of protein, and then about 66 grams of fat, and that is for Ectomorphs. Now, if we're gonna jump into Mesomorphs, Mesomorphs are lucky because their bodies respond well to a balanced diet and also regular exercise. They can efficiently process carbs and fats and have an easier time building muscle. A balanced intake of all three macros is usually effective in my years of experience. A common macro ratio for Mesomorphs is about 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and about 30% fats. This balanced approach helps Mesomorphs maintain their muscle mass and energy levels while staying lean. So let's break this split down. Staying with that 3,000 calorie example, this would look like 300 grams of carbohydrates, 225 grams of protein, and then about 100 grams of fat. This would be a very solid macro split for a Mesomorph. Now, diving into Endomorphs. They often have a slower metabolism and can gain fat more easily, so they may benefit from a diet higher in protein and fats with fewer carbohydrates. Protein helps with muscle maintenance and satiety, while fats providing long-lasting energy. And this typically works well for Endomorphs. Reducing carb intake can help manage body fat levels since insulin levels will overall be lower as well. A suggested macro ratio for Endomorphs might be something like this: 25% carbohydrates, 35% protein, and then 40% fats. So based on that 3,000 calorie diet, this would look like 187 grams of carbs, 262 grams of protein, and then a whopping 133 grams of fat. The lower carb approach can help endomorphs manage their weight and improve body composition across the board more effectively. Now, you might be wondering, how do we calculate our macros? You can use online macro calculators where you input your age, weight, height, activity level, and goals to get you a personalized macro ratio. This is the quickest way to calculate your macros versus doing any type of manual calculation, which does involve about 148 steps that we won't cover in this video. Or you can simply hire a coach to do the legwork for you. But you might be asking, what do you do when you have your macros? You simply need to break down the macros into however many meals you want to have per day. In the last example, with an endomorph eating 3,000 calories and having 187 grams of carbs, 262 grams of protein, and 133 grams of fat, you can break this down into 5 simple meals. Now, this will look something like this: 37 grams of carbs per meal, 52 grams of protein per meal, and then 26 grams of fat per meal. All I did was take the macros and divide them by the number of meals I wanted to have per day. And I would stick between 4 to 6 meals per day for optimal results. And that is something only you can determine, how many meals you want to eat per day. Now, something else to note though, macros could change based around your pre-workout and post-workout meals and other specific times during the day, which I won't be diving into this video. I just want you to learn how to eat for your body type, which is what this video is about. So one last note about eating for your body type. After you get done calculating your macros and coming up with your meal plan, stick to the split for at least 10 full days before making any type of adjustments. You need to give your body time to adjust to this new way of eating and new macro split before it can actually change and respond. So give it at least 10 full days before making any type of alterations or adjustments. And there you have it, eating for your body type. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more great content. Also, since you stuck around to the end of this video, if you click the link on my page, you can join my Bikini Body Kickstart program for absolutely free. It is a 2-week program that's designed to give you a kickstart into building your dream bikini body. It has educational videos, kick-ass workouts to build your glutes, shoulders, and midsection. And also comes with a sample meal plan that involves my metabolic kickstart formula. Again, all of this is free. If you just click the link in my profile, check it out. And thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.